Hey guys, this is Nick at stradwise.com. I can only fit 25 jackets in my little New York City apartment closet, so I thought I'd walk you through them. My very limited selection, which in my defense, most of which I got for free. Starting with the lightweight jackets. We have the field jackets. This one is Ripstop from Shockoe Atelier, made in Virginia. Very, very lightweight. I just wore this all over Virginia quite recently. Got another field jacket. This is from Hiroshi Kato. This was very overpriced. It's like over 400 bucks, and I think they've discontinued it, which makes sense because it was really overpriced, but good looking jacket. After that, we are moving into denim jacket territory. This is my newest jacket. This is the Thursday Type 3 denim jacket. It's longer than most denim jackets. It's really nice. It's a rigid 14-ounce Japanese Selvedge denim. Big fan of it. Then we have a very premium Type 2 denim jacket. This is from Tanuki. This is a really cool one because it's dyed with black beans, and as it fades, it gets like nice and electric blue in certain areas. Very, very thick, very heavy. Big fan of this one. This is all made in Japan, this one. Very cool brand. After that, Taylor Stitch's denim jacket. This is like fairly lightweight. This is my only faded denim that I own, pants or jackets. I thought I'd hate it. It's kind of sacrilege to get faded denim in the world of, like, you know, heritage menswear. But I really like this jacket. It is not quite a Type 3. There's no pleats here, but it's very similar to a Type 3. And like Thursdays, it's a little bit longer than most denim jackets. So I'm a big fan because I have the torso of an otter, a corgi dog. Next one is the rarest denim jacket I got. This is from Oni Denim. This is 20 ounces, so very, very thick. The average pair of jeans is maybe 12 ounces, and this is their secret denim, which is maybe the most famous denim in the world of Japanese Selvedge denim. It's got very like hues of green in there, very knotty and nappy and slubby, and as it fades, it sort of like darkens and gets softer. I don't get enough chance to wear this, largely because there are no bucket pockets on the inside or hand-worn pockets on the outside, so I can't carry anything with it, which really bugs me. But it's very premium, rare, luxury, exalted denim. So, you know, most people say you have to have some secret denim in your closet. After that, we have, this is the Indigo Waffle. This is a waffle weave, also from Taylor Stitch. This is also the long haul jacket is what it is. Looks a bit like a Type 3, it's not quite. This is very lightweight, this fabric. They actually have some lounge pants that I wear a lot that are made from this fabric. It stretches well, it breathes well. It's lightweight, it's fairly ripstop as well, because if you get a tear in it, it doesn't like run the length of the fabric. Anyway, pretty cool look, but it does get blue all over your clothes. Now we are in wax jacket territory. This is the best and most famous wax jacket in the world. This is a Huckberry or Flint and Tinder's flannel-lined wax trucker jacket. I've worn it so much, all the wax is one outfit. It's a nice dense canvas. Flannel lining. Pedro Pascal wore this in The Last of Us, and Chris Evans wore it in a movie recently as well. This is definitely the most talked about and iconic wax jacket out there at the moment. Massively popular and made in America as well for under 300 bucks, which is rare. This is the wool-lined version of the exact same jacket. It's like a wool nylon blend on the inside. It's a little bit warmer. It's cut a little bit looser though, which I don't love. I also don't wear it a ton because there's a stain here, which is dog pee, because I left it in the corner of my bed. My dog peed on it when he was in a bad mood with me, and it kind of sat on there for like 3 weeks because he was angry that I'd left town. So this pee, it's not coming out, but it is a testament to the water resistance of the wax finish on this jacket. So thanks for that, Dexter. This is the unlined version of the Huckberry wax trucker jacket. Yeah, very lightweight. I think this one is like 6 ounces or maybe 7 ounces. But it's probably not gonna be super comfortable because wax canvas is not nice on the skin. You really wanna get a lined jacket, but this is meant to be for summer, even though wax canvas does not breathe at all. This wax jacket is from Thursday Boots, similar to the denim jacket. It is a little bit longer than most denim jackets, so I'm a big fan of it, and the canvas is thicker and the lining is cotton, so it has some advantages over Huckberries. I like this one a lot as well. This is another lightweight one. I did it a bit out of order, whoops. This is the Bighorn from Flint and Tinder or Huckberry, same company. I really like this jacket. This one is super, super lightweight. It's relatively long as well. It's meant to be their more modern wax jacket for the younger folk. You can actually fit your phone in the pockets as well, which is nice, and I wear the Bighorn a lot. But I don't know if they're bringing it back. I feel like it wasn't that successful, but it was one of my favorite sequel jackets. This is a Hudson wax jacket. It is longer. You look more like a longshoreman when you wear it, or perhaps like a hunter, so that's even a more rural look to your wax jackets. That's from Flint and Tinder as well. This is the very, very famous Filson wax jacket. I think this is 14-ounce wax canvas, so it's twice as thick as Huckberry's. This is the short-line tin cloth cruiser. It is just very, very tank-like, and what many people love the most in the world of wax jackets. It is just very, very, very thick, very, very tough. Takes a long time to break in. This is Bradley Mountain's wax jacket. I'm a big fan of this one. This is my newest wax jacket. This one here is wax bomber, so it's very rare. You don't often see this. The cut is boxier than I like. That's typical in heritage stuff, and it is a bane for me because I have a long torso, but really cool look, and I'm looking forward to wearing this a lot more as it gets a little bit cooler here in New York City. No more wax jackets now. This one is also from Tanuki. This is canvas. It's unlined unwaxed canvas though, which again I like because wax canvas does not breathe super well. This is like 22, 24 ounce canvas. It's super, super thick, but they softened it with enzymes. I'm about to give this to my dad because it's a pretty loose cut. It'll fit him well. He's got a tan bag. He needs something to pair with. And more importantly, I don't think Tanuki makes this anymore. So every time I wear it, people want to buy it and it makes Tanuki unhappy with me. So I'm getting rid of this one as much as I love it. Now we're onto Sashiko, which is a very enigmatic, exciting fabric. It's like what they used to wear in like Japan when they used to do workwear. A lot of old-timey firefighters used to wear Sashiko as well in Japan. It's very complex material. There's a lot of history to it. I'm doing a whole video on it. This is definitely the most coveted Sashiko jacket on the market. This took 4 months of waiting to get. This is the Rogue Territory Sashiko Cruiser. It is so indigo-y that I had to wash it the second I got it because it was getting indigo all over my stuff, and I shrunk it a little bit when I did that. But I think it still fits okay. I gotta wear this in because the fades on these are legendary and people are just insanely obsessed with this jacket. It's really like one of the most impactful, iconic jackets that I've got in this whole closet. This is another Sashiko one I got while I was waiting for the other one to get. This is from SoSo Denim. They're a custom denim place out of... They're based in Scandinavia, but the stuff is made in Thailand. This is made to my measurements, which is really cool. It's a little bit more of a sea green color to the Rogue Territory one. And because it's made to my measurements, I'm a big fan of it. It's a little bit heavier. On paper, it's a lighter ounceage than the Rogue Territory one, but in your hand, this definitely feels quite a lot heavier and burlier. So this is a cool one as well. Okay. Onto my leather jackets now. This is Schott NYC, the most iconic leather jacket brand in the entire world. They're best known for their Perfecto motorbike jacket that like Marlon Brando and James Dean wore and all these guys. This is their Café Racer, which is more approachable. More guys can wear this, I think. I think this is my oldest leather jacket I've got right now. And yeah, the Café Racer jacket is fantastic, and I think it's the coolest leather jacket you can own. People like the Perfecto, but I think it's too much. I think this is the leather jacket, I reckon. Then I've got Satchel and Page's bomber jacket. This is a nice sort of like more vintage, like flight jacket kind of look. Satchel and Page is a company I really like. They're best known for their bags, but they've also got leather jackets. This is calf skin, and it fits really well because they didn't do that boxy cut that's really common in these sorts of jackets. Again, it's like longer and leaner, which fits my body type well. And the shearling collar here is great when it's a bit colder. I wore this out last night, actually, in the West Village to get some Brazilian food. But you can also detach the collar if you want, and then it is better for when it's not quite so cold. Really, really nice jacket. I like the fit most of all. Next, we have maybe the most iconic wool jacket of all time. This is the Filson Mackinaw Cruiser. Filson did that tin cloth jacket I had earlier. This is their wool cruiser. I had the black and red one, which is their most iconic one, but I decided to size it down. I got this one. This is a limited run last year that I thought was gonna be really popular. People didn't love it so much, but I'm a big fan of this this black and yellow sort of color here. This is really heavy wool. It's like 24 ounces, I think, is how you measure wool thickness. It's itchy as all hell, partly because I have a slight wool sensitivity, but also most people find it a bit itchy because this is like the sort of really like rough, hardy wool you used to make like rugs out of and that kind of stuff. It is just super, super warm. I can wear this with just like a light long sleeve tee underneath on just about any weather that New York throws at me. Very, very nice. And again, because it's 100% wool and it's unlined, it's not too bad when it is not that cold either. That's the best thing with this kind of wool. This is one of my all-time favorite pieces. I did a video on this called Jackets You Can't Buy, which is very frustrating to many people, but this is from Motiv Manufacturing, Motiv MFG. They are actually made in China, but they're really legendary for their quality. This is wool twill, and it's which is very, very rare. Twill is very, very hard wearing. It's almost always like cotton. This is a wool twill, which is hard to do. It's like, this is made in the style of a French F2 fatigue jacket from World War II. It's unlined, so you can wear it when it's not too cold or when it's quite cold, and I just really love it to elevate a slightly dressy look, and I'm just obsessed with it. You should watch the video I'll put in the description below where I just talk about this jacket for like 3 straight minutes because I'm deeply obsessed with this. And again, you can't buy it, so I don't know, I feel kind of stupid when I wear it because people get angry at me for not being able to buy it. And you should be angry because this is a fantastic jacket. We are nearing the end of the collection now. We've been getting warmer and warmer with the jackets. If you haven't noticed, I arranged them in order of warmth. And we're now at my coldest weather jackets, which are deck jackets. They're also called N1 jackets. They were popular for Navy guys. They wore it when they had to do work in World War II, and they're just unbelievably warm. I really love the way that they look. This is from Ironheart. I think probably the best loved deck jacket on the market. I really love this button zipper placket here when you put it on. The fit is really nice. I got the second hand actually, which is good because they take a while to soften up and get closer into the body. And so it was really nice getting this broken in because otherwise I found the fit a little boxy, which is typical for me. It's lined with alpaca wool, a mixture of alpaca and sheep's wool. And that combined with the jungle cloth exterior, it's also called whipcord, it's also called Bedford cord. There are slight differences technically with these materials, but people use them interchangeably anyway. All of this means it's easy to launder, which is why that's what it was made from in World War II. It's easy to wash for the servicemen. And it's also just really, really warm and really tough. It'll last you forever. And this is the black one from Ironheart. Again, probably the best known one. And I did a whole like 20-minute video on deck jackets where I interviewed a naval clothing historian. You can check that out. Other deck jacket variations. This is another one from Ironheart. This has snap buttons. It's a little bit longer, so I really like this one as well. And I wear this a ton whenever it is cold. This is called the B2, I think they called it, and they discontinued it, which is a shame because I would have gotten the black one as well because I really like the fit with this one. And then there's free note cloths. This is like a deck jacket in that it has the alpaca lining and the jungle cloth exterior, but it's just a zip up and it's like a little bit short. So it actually looks slightly more Western when you wear it if you want, but also like a little more modern as well, like a little more subtle for a deck jacket. So I like this one a lot. This is navy, and the other one I had was brown, but it's very big, very itchy. This is a top coat that I got made custom in China when I used to live in China. So this is what I wear when I am wearing a suit and it's very cold. I put this over the top. So I think you technically call that a top coat. I don't know if this strictly meets that style for a top coat, but yeah, it's custom made. Very, very simple, but good for when I'm dressed up and it's cold. And then lastly, we have the pea coat, which a lot of guys will say that's like mainly the only heavy coat that a guy needs. The pea coat is also for use in the Navy. This is like a stitch-for-stitch replication of World War I pea coat. This is Buzz Rickson's, I believe, made this one. So it's just like a nice navy color. It's unbelievably warm. This is often my go-to date night coat when it's cold out, because pea coats are just that really nice sort of style where you can dress up fairly easily, but also you can dress it down fairly easily as well. And that is my very small collection of jackets for New York City weather, and I get very excited every time it's fall and I can bust some of these out again. What am I missing? What jackets do you think I should have had in this whole ridiculous collection? When I have infinite jackets, what's the jacket that I'm totally missing and should have added in? Let me know in the comments below. And otherwise, please subscribe for more stuff on casual stuff that lasts a long time. That's what this whole channel is about. And I hope you enjoyed this tiny peek into my room. Goodbye, goodbye. This one is, this video's going so long.